I just got a fucking 7 feed there. Oh. Yeah, they're spawning back in fucking A or C, whatever the fuck it is. Hey everybody, it's your boy Curb Stomp coming back at you here with another video. This one's going to be a quick tutorial on the guns classes that I have set up for most of my submachine guns. I just want to let everybody know that I will not be doing the streaming anymore. The Twitch is super hard to be able to become popular at whenever you have a super small viewer base. If you only have 1 or 2 people watching you on your streams, it's just hard for people to be able to find you at the bottom of that game category when you're under like thousands of people. It's very hard to get recognized. So I figured that if I just went with the YouTube, since it's much more popular platform, I'm just going to upload my videos to YouTube, hopefully be able to grow a fan base for myself and get more people watching me. It might be able to help me out, and maybe in a few months' time, half a year from now, I might go back to the streaming again once I can just grow a fan base and a community around me. You know, video games, been playing them forever. I enjoyed them a lot. I got my first console back whenever I think I was like 6, 7 years old. Me and my sister got a Super Nintendo, I believe it was, for Christmas, and I remember waking up being super excited, getting to play Donkey Kong, you know, Super Mario for the first time. My eyes just lit up with them games. And, you know, I've had every console from then until now. I've had PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, GameCube, PSPs, Game Boy Colors, Game Boy SP, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Now I have a PC. I've pretty well had almost every console to date. So anyways, I'll be sticking with this for a while. And like I said, I'm enjoying YouTube. I'm enjoying getting the gameplay for you guys. Been enjoying doing the editing for these YouTube videos. So yeah, I'll be sticking with it for a while. So here's my tutorial on the submachine guns for Modern Warfare. I hope that you guys enjoy a lot. And if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like my video. I would appreciate it. Peace. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'd like to ask a few questions too for people. I know I was talking in my intro there how I grew up playing a lot of video game consoles and stuff my whole life. I'd like to get a quick glimpse of all of the consoles that you guys started out on. What was your first console that you ever got to play, and what was your first game you got to play on that console? Also, I got another couple of questions that I'm going to ask as well. Try to keep the viewers intrigued in my videos. First of all, if you're a Modern Warfare fan anyways, been playing this game, first, what is the #1 thing that you like about this game? The second question is going to be, if there's one thing you can remove from this game, what would that be? The third question is going to be, if there's something you could put into this game new, what would it be? And fourth is what's your go-to gun right now? What's your favorite gun that you've been using in this game so far? So yeah, put them down below in the comments section. Let me know about them 4 things. And yeah, I'd like to know your guys' feedback on what you think about this game so far. It's been great. I've been loving it so much so far. It's awesome. So I'm going to go through some of the loadouts for submachine guns today. It's pretty well like the attachments that I think best suits most guns. I'm just going to give you a heads up that I only have the MP7, MP5, and the AUG Max right now. I'm working on the Uzi right now. I know with the double XP we don't have much time left. I currently have a level 37, so I almost have it max, and I have to work in the Bison last, and I still got to do the P90 too, but I mean I don't have enough classes to put the P90 into this as of right now, so I'll work on that later. So my controller here has just been frustrating. My charging port's not working on it very well. So with the Mini-uzi so far, I'll go over it briefly since I don't have it max level yet, but the first thing I'm going to tell everybody to do, especially when you're trying to work on camos and stuff, like especially with the submachine guns, you're going to want to play hardcore. Hardcore is the easiest way to be able to get your camos for your guns, for long shots, for headshots, for multi-kills, for pretty well everything for submachine gun, just because usually it takes like, you know, 6-7 bullets to be able to kill somebody with a submachine gun. So when you're playing hardcore, when it only takes like 2 shots up close, you know, 3 from range, it helps out quite a bit. So the attachments you're going to use in your guns are more so ones that are aimed towards aim down sight speed. That's what you're looking for the most in most of these guns. So you'll be seeing like, it's going to be the same for pretty well all my guns that I just have aim down sight speed for most things. So for this one, I got the 8.5 factory mini. I'm sure that I'll probably end up putting the last barrel on once I unlock it, but since I only have this one for right now, aim down sight speed, movement speed, that's another huge thing you want with submachine guns too. You want to be able to get around the map quick, just so you can get to certain locations before the enemies. So, you can usually take down them vantage points so you can get them first shots on your enemies. Bullet velocity, recoil control. Bullet velocity I wouldn't want because, it slows down your velocity of your gun, of course. So that's kind of shitty because especially when it takes such a long time to be able to kill people with the submachine guns. So, yeah. Next we have the laser. I just unlocked. No, actually I didn't unlock this. I had this for a while, but I'm probably gonna end up putting the last laser on. So we won't worry about that for right now. Another thing is I never use optics for submachine guns. I always like the iron sight, so I usually always stick to them. They're usually all pretty good anyways, most guns. I don't ever use optics for anything really other than sniping, but I don't even snipe that much, so yeah. Once again, aim walking movement speed for this here and aiming stability. It's just because I don't really have any stocks yet. I probably won't even end up using a stock on this class. I'll probably end up like just trying to use like something to do with ammunition, or I would assume that's probably what I'm gonna go with because it takes usually a long time to kill people. So I'll probably end up putting the 50 round mags in this once I get it unlocked, but for now I don't have it, so we got the stock on. Steeple grip is one attachment you're going to be seeing a lot that I have on all my submachine guns. It always has, that aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed, so it's very helpful, very useful, and you're definitely going to want it. For the perks, I don't have anything on this one, but for most submachine guns and for most guns in general, really the only good perk to use is sleight of hand. It's the only thing I would really recommend using, but hey, it's totally up to yourself. For the underbarrel, I have the Commando foregrip. They're usually pretty good. I would try to stay away from ones that take your aim down sight speed away from you. So, Commando foregrip is alright, and the tactical foregrip's pretty good. I'm sure I'll probably end up putting this foregrip on whenever I get it, though. For the next one, the MP5, this is probably my go-to class. It's super good, but I have it gold already, so I tend to stay away from it just because I'm working on camos for my other guns right now. And we got the Subonic Integral Suppressor on it because it's super good. Like, sound suppression, no visible tracer, aim down sight speed, and no enemy skulls whenever you kill them. Bullet velocity goes down, but we'll take because the MP5 is super broken anyways right now. I got the tac laser on it. Once again, it has so many pros and not very many cons. It's just laser visible to enemies, so you're definitely going to want to put this on like 100%. I have the collapse stock on it, just once again, aim down sight speed and movement speed, so it's super, super useful whenever you're using this class. I don't tend to usually care about aim stability or recoil control or any kind of them things, because usually my aim is pretty on point whenever I'm using these guns, regardless. Once again, I don't have a perk on this class, but if I was, it'd be the same thing, using sleight of hand. We get the steeple grip on this, aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed, and like I said, I'm pretty sure all my submachine gun glasses have the steeple grip on it. We got the extended mag in this here. I know it's only the 30 round one, but once again, the MP5 is like a 3-4 shot kill, so you can usually kill like 4 or 5 people with one mag, so it's completely fine with not having the 45 round mag on. I don't have any underbarrel, no optics or muzzle on this here. Once again, the optics is I don't really care about. The iron sights are fine. The underbarrel, it's, you don't really get too many things other than like control or stability with using foregrips, so I'm not usually one for using them. And same thing with muzzles, they don't really do too much for me neither, so I tend not to put them on. Also, you'll see that the perks that I'm using too, I mostly use Battle Hardened, Ghost, and either Cold-Blooded or EOD, so it just depends on what kind of game mode I'm playing, depending on what perks I'm using. But Battle Hardened usually and Ghost are the two go-to that I'm usually using most of the time. For the AUG, we got the 622mm long barrel. It's super good. It gives you, your damage range, bullet velocity, recoil control. I know it takes movement speed and aim down sight speed away. I mean, you could switch it off, but you get aim down, sight speed taken away from all of them. So I think I'd rather tend to stick with this hero. And I could put 407 on too. It's not bad, but for now we'll stick with that. I got the tac laser on this hero, and once again, you know, you're gonna have tac laser on most of them. I know you have a laser that your enemies are gonna be able to see, but it's either you outplay them with the laser on, or you just use one of these heroes that don't really have good perks, or don't even use the laser at all maybe, and you want to use a stock or something like that. Once again, don't have an optic, don't have a stock. I do hit the sleight of hand on this here gun just because I had the 60 round mag on this. The 60 round mag, you don't really need it. It's pretty fun to use though. It's just because you don't have to reload that much. And that's another thing too, is I probably could take sleight of hand off this class just because I had the 60 round mag on and put something else on. But the 60 round mag is pretty good. Like, you have damage and range, and the magazine ammo capacity goes up, so that's pretty decent. You lose aim down, sight speed, and movement speed, so it is kind of shitty at times too. I mean, you probably could. I probably will put this one back on. The 30 round mag is fine, and I'll leave sleight of hand on is probably what I'll end up doing. And once again, steeple grip, like I said before, it has aim down, sight speed, and sprint to fire speed, so them two are both useful. I'd recommend always putting it on pretty well. All your submachine guns. The MP7, I just actually got this one to max level, so finally I got it maxed out. I'm just working on goal for it right now. We're getting pretty close. So I got the FSS Recon on it. You could put the SWAT on it. It does give you aim down sight speed. That's probably something I'll probably tweak and I'll try out myself, see which one I like more. But you get damage, range, bullet velocity, and recoil control with the Recon. So I mean, that is very good. You know, time to kill is certainly going to go down with that. So you're losing aim down, sight speed, and movement speed though, which is shitty though at the same time. That's why using this might be a bit better, but you're losing bullet velocity. So we'll try it out and see what happens. Got the tac laser in this one as well. I mean, pros are all good. Aim down, sight speed, aiming stability, aim walk steadiness, so that's good. And you just had the laser that's visible once again. The stock, we actually just unlocked this, and no stock to me seems like it's probably the best stock that you can get. It gives you your aim down, sight speed, and movement speed increase, and you just lose some recoil control and aiming stability, so like that's fine. I do have sleight of hand on this class, just because it does take quite a bit of bullets to kill with the MP7, so you are probably going to be reloading a lot, I would assume. Also, once again, we got steeple grip on here, and I did have the 60 round mags on this, but I took it off because I think I put the no stock on. So even I could be taking like the FSS Recon off, but I probably won't, I don't think, just because I do have sleight of hand on this gun. So with the low ammunition, it's fine with having the sleight of hand on. For the last class for the Bison, like I only had this level 9, so I'm not even going to go through it a whole lot. I'm actually working on leveling this gun up after I finish the Uzi, so I'm going to do the Uzi first. Hopefully I'll be able to finish the Uzi at some point today, and then I'll go switch right to the Bison as fast as possible and try to level this one up. So yeah, and like I said, once again, for the perks, usually I'm sticking with EOD is super good in core. For hardcore, not so much. I'm using scavenger once in a while just because if I'm playing hardcore, like I said, the time to kill, it takes a lot of bullets to kill people, so you want to use scavenger so you can resupply and get some more ammo. Cold-blooded is also good, so you know the enemies' kill streaks won't be able to spot you. Ghost is like absolutely necessary. You need ghosts on, and I'm using shrapnel right now just because I'm trying to do the challenge for getting like 35 explosive kills. But battle hardened is probably one of the best, I would say. I was using tracker for a while. It was all right just because you can see the footsteps of the enemy team, so it's kind of useful too. So yeah, let me know what you guys are running once again for like your classes. You know, like I said, what's your favorite gun? If there's one thing you can add to the game, what would it be? If there was something you could take away from the game, what would it be? And yeah, just let me know what you guys are thinking of the game so far. And other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the clips at the first of the video and the end of the video. I try to put some clips into me getting like some quadra kills and like 5-man kills and stuff like that, because I've been absolutely shredding with the submachine gun so far. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it, and thanks a lot for watching, and make sure to subscribe down below if you enjoy it. I'll have plenty more content coming out, and hopefully I can drop like 2 videos a week is what I'm going to be trying to aim for. And if I get some more gameplays and stuff, I'll be hopefully trying to do 3, but my work schedule is pretty hard, so for now I'll be sticking to 2. So thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed. quad, bitch! Oh.